Well, howdy do, everyone. Welcome aboard, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all are doing well. Oh, I wish I had my tablet with me. Maybe I will grab it just to have for whatever the percentage it's up on, just so I can read you all's comments here. I don't like not having comments to read, especially with my phone being small. All right. Go up onto the tube here. Oh, I have airplane mode on because I was playing a game earlier. All right. Hi, Karen K. Just getting my comments loaded up on here. Hold on. Is my lighting up on this? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so let's go to my page here. Hopefully this lasts me a little while. Okay, make sure my volume is down so I don't hear an echo. Okay, we are golden. Hi, Angry Otter. Hi, Karen Gagnon. Hi, Amy. Hi, Karen K. Let me put my... Hi, Janet. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I'm going to pin my email in here, so if there's anybody that's new that's making claims tonight. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And if you went out and shopped on Black Friday, y'all are troopers. I can't handle... I just can't handle those crowds. Is it possible for me to fix my ring light? Because it's a little bit too bright in here. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. I just want to fix it. That might be a little bit better. Hi, Sandra Fish. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I greatly appreciate y'all being here. We got 20 folks, so make sure you thumb up the stream and subscribe if you haven't done so already. No, I did not, thankfully. I'm so glad that I didn't have to go there. Hi, Christina. So I'm trying to think of what I did on Thanksgiving. I think I listed some stuff. I mean, it's just another day here. We, of course we had our turkey and stuffing and all the good fixins. Hi, Catherine. So we had all that fun stuff. And then just throughout the day, I listed some stuff on eBay. I had some sales. I've actually got 10 items that I need to get out. So I'm going to be pretty busy tomorrow packing and invoicing and such. But that's going to be fun because I'm definitely, of course, always needing the dinero. But yeah, I definitely should have some more videos out for you all next week. I'm hoping. What's up, Jesus Fan 2? Good to see you. Hi, Patricia Neal. Good to see you. So yeah, I don't... It's bad. It's just a couple days ago, but my brain's just like, ugh. I don't remember a lot of stuff. I didn't go thrifting or antiquing yesterday as much as I wanted to. I had, I'm trying to go through some things here, get rid of some things, just make room for stuff that I truly want to hold on to rather than holding on to everything, because I can't do that because I have a lot of stuff. So I was in... Y'all are gonna laugh at me for this, and this is just unfortunately how my brain is. So I have 9 items to ship on eBay right now that are paid for. I'm gonna take care of that tomorrow and make sure they go out the door on Monday, along with all of you all's orders if you make the payments. So yesterday I I had an item sell. It was an Emma Bridgewater mug that I found a couple months ago. And I'm running downstairs looking for it because I'm like, where else could it be? And so I must have gone down there like 3, 4 times, moved some stuff from the space where I have all of my video, like my video filming area. And I was looking all over there. I'm like, where could this mug be? Hi, Elena. Good to see you. So I went back and forth down there. Hi, Christine. And I go down there a few times, and my inventory room's kind of a. I wish I had my bleep button. It's a cluster F down there because I move stuff around all the time. And what else was I gonna say? Yes. So I did that. Went down there a few times. I'm like, I know it's down here because I listed them. So if they're usually listed, they're downstairs in the basement. So I went down there a few times, looked in places that I thought they were. Hi, Jackie Coda. And then my anxiety starts going up. Like I can feel it, like I can feel the sweats, I can feel the indigestion. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where is this mug? And then I remembered that I never hauled the stuff from that shopping trip. That was from the Boonesboro Antique Mall. And I never hauled it because it was just such a small amount of stuff. And I usually like to have a decent amount of items in a haul for you all for a video. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, where could this mug be? Hi, Denise. Hi, Jackie. And then I simply was just like, where could this be? And then I realized, like, last minute last night before I went to bed, I was like, I think I may have listed that stuff upstairs in my room. And lo and behold, I walked past the bag probably 50 times that it was in. That's just what happens when you have a big amount of inventory, and sometimes you just lose track of things. So that's where I'm at basically. But thankfully, everything's been located, and now I just have to pack it up and get it out the door. I do want to let you all know that I am running a 10% off sale in my eBay store for the Black Friday weekend. Link to my eBay store should be down below in the description box. Oh, I know, and it's the worst when I need my keys or my phone or my wallet, like stuff that I can't leave the house without. It's the worst feeling in the world. Done that many a times because I don't put it back right where I usually have it. But yeah, so I had a sale running in my eBay store. It's 10% off everything. And if anything has best offer, of course, even with the 10% discount, of course, I'm taking a best offer even on top of the sale going in my store already. So usually when I run a sale like that, I don't do too badly. I don't want to jinx it. But it's usually helps. Like, let's say when I go up to see my family in Maine, I'll run like 10% off for the 2 weeks that I'm gone. And, I did really well with sales then. So I'm just trying to be strategic on when to do those sales because I think it's important to try to move old inventory. Let me think. So yeah, if there's something that you were interested in that's in my eBay store, the link to it is down below in the description box. And like I said, it's 10% off going all the way up through Cyber Monday. So if there's something you're interested in, the sale goes till Tuesday. So most things in the store have best offer on them. So if I'm willing to negotiate. If there's anybody who's interested in anything or has been watching something in there for a while, now would be the time to get it. I think the next time that I will run a sale is probably through New Year's at the end of December. So let's see. I'm trying to think here. So almost in a month. It's just a good way because I know people get money for Christmas, and I'm almost wondering if maybe I should run a sale through Christmas all the way up through New Year's. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. I have a lot of things that I'd like to do for the New Year's as part of like my resolution. Of course, I say it every year. I'd like to get to the gym, but I want to wait because I know everybody's trying to get in shape after the holidays and such. So wait a little bit. We have a couple of gyms here that I've looked into that I want to try to go to, and thankfully most of my Christmas shopping is done. I've got to get a few more things, but I think I'm pretty much set. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've forgotten about that I wanted to tell you all for this week. Boy. I don't know. Yeah, there's lots of things that I always want to do for the new year, and it's like it's just good to have resolutions, I guess, and then try to fix things like with the online sales business. I have different ways that I want to keep track of things now. And I thought, okay, maybe I can do it a different way than how I have been, and yeah, it I think it would just be it's just to help me with my businesses and such. Oh, I guess I could share this with you all. So because I usually like to wait 15 minutes for folks to show up for the sale. So this was months. This was probably, I don't even remember. I had have to look at the invoice. Let's see here. I bought this. I don't know if anybody remembers this stuff. This is called Polo Explorer by Ralph Lauren. I hear people say Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren. I think Lauren is like the more bougie term for Ralph Lauren. But potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Anywho, this is called Explorer, Polo Explorer by Ralph Lauren. And you can definitely tell that this is older because look at that TJ Maxx tag that was on it. Originally $29.99. I wish I could tell you how old this was, but I mean, this is probably early 2000s. Anyway, I spent $20 on this piece, and this is brand new and sealed, by the way. I had it listed for $230. It went on sale for $227. Somebody offered me $145 for it, and I went ahead and just accepted the offer because why not? So I love finding the olds, perfumes and colognes. It's sometimes I pay a little bit more for something, but in the long run, paying up for the good stuff is better than buying the cheap stuff that you get at like Dollar General and Dollar Tree, if that makes sense. So I have been on a kick with that. So that was a good sale, I thought. Yeah, no kidding, right? It is. It was. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a great profit. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes, and if you're gonna start looking for the perfumes and the colognes and such, you just got to make sure if you're gonna pay up for it that it's still worth it, and after fees and everything, you'll still make a decent amount of money. So I was definitely thrilled with that, and that's why I went ahead and took the $145 for it because, you know, even after fees, I still made a great amount of money on it. So I was very, very pleased with that. So let me think. I'm trying to think of what else I've done that I haven't let y'all know about because y'all know I mostly just do the haul videos. Um, what else have I done that would it be interesting to you all? I'm not sure. Now, you know me, it's just the same old, same olds. Get up, work, ship stuff, go shopping if I need to. Of course, I'm probably not going to go to any stores this weekend. I'll probably end up going like on Monday or Tuesday when it's not. Hi, Carrie Ann. Good to see you. When everyone's back to work, because I think for most everyone goes back on Monday, so at least everything will be quiet and such in the stores. Hopefully, I did. Did I tell you while I went to the Fayetteville Antique Mall? I think it wasn't last week, but the week maybe it was last week, and it was just quiet as all can be in there. Like there was nobody. I mean, people started to show up, but it wasn't like crazy. And it was on a Wednesday, and it was so peaceful. Like there wasn't a bunch of people around, and it was nice. Definitely helped keep my anxiety at bay. So we've hit the 15-minute mark. I want to thank all 41 of y'all who are here. 42, someone else just popped in. Make sure you thumb up the stream and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you are watching the replay and you see something you are interested in, you can always email me about the claims. Hi, Jackie. We'll have fun at the baby shower. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, so if there's anything that you see that you may be interested in purchasing and you don't know the status of said item, you can always email me about it. No problem. My email's in the description box down below. Or if you're watching the chat replay, it's at the very top of the chat. And speaking of my email being at the top of the chat, just make sure that if you have not made any purchases from me before, you copy and paste that email link and send me your name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email, and your shipping address. I ship from Maryland on the East Coast, so if you live in California or Texas or even up in Canada, the shipping can be kind of expensive. However, I do use Pirate Ship to get the best shipping prices possible for both you and I. For Canadian folks, I use simple export rates, so that way, instead of spending $21 on a first class item, it might be like $8, $9 as opposed to 21. And if you make multiple claims tonight, of course, I will combine it if it is possible without any kind of damage in the mail. And I think that about covers it. So let's jump right in. I just got to find my first item here. So I have, I think, 30 items like I usually or have been having. Let's not pull this out. Literally all piled up in this tote here. There we go. That's my first item. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you tonight. So this is the first item that I'd like to offer you all. I don't know if there's anybody out there that collects new old stock items or if they are in need of a toaster cover. Vinyl plastic made by Luxuria, and it fits an oblong toaster. It says long-lasting, color-fast, easy to clean, waterproof, and acid resistant. And it's got kind of like almost like a starbursty type design on it, almost. All Luxuria quality products are guaranteed under normal usage against cracking, peeling, or drying out. So that's very cool. New in the package. Packaging overall good condition. No tears in the plastic covering, just some bends and such in the paper up top. And if you would be interested in this vintage toaster cover, probably from the 50s or 60s, this is going to be $5, and it is number 3. $5, number 3 for the Luxuria quilted toaster cover. This would be fun, I think, to maybe hang in the kitchen or maybe get like a shadow box for it and just hang it up as nostalgia. Or heck, if you wanted to open up and use it, absolutely too. So $5, number 3 for the fantastic toasted quilted cover. Now I just got to find a place to put the stuff that doesn't sell yet or doesn't sell. I thought this was really fun. Let me take my tag off here. So this is a toothpick holder. Hi, Joan. Good to see you. I really liked it because it looks like a circus pop-up tent. Made of plastic. It does say Hong Kong on the bottom. It's probably going to be hard to see because it's on a white plastic. But it does open up. Stick all your toothpicks in there. Probably from the 1960s. I thought it would be great on a bar cart or in your kitchen, of course. Very cool. It's not very big. And it's about, let's see. It's about 4 1/4 inches tall. And if anyone would be interested in the toothpick holder, it is $4 and it is number 8. $4, number 8 for the fantastic plastic toothpick holder. Probably from the 60s or 70s, I would guess. $4, number 8. Got 3 measuring tapes right behind me. Oh, this is cool. I thought. So I think that this tin was made by Daher. It's a small little one, and I'm not sure what came in it originally. But I love the colors. I like that. What would that be considered? Not a jardiniere. Maybe. It's just a small tin. I would say maybe it held mints or something at one point. Here's the inside. A little bit tarnished. That's on the inside. Let me get my tag off of here. So here's the back. Vase, that's the word I was looking for. Why I couldn't get that out of my brain is beyond me. But yep, that's the vase. All right. So if you would be interested in this tin, hi Den 1013, welcome aboard. It is $6 and it is number 29. $6, number 29 for the Daher tin. All right. So I have a serving piece. I believe this was probably for celery back in the day. This was made by Noritake, made in Japan. Got a nice floral design to it. It measures approximately just a little over 12 inches wide this way. And then it is about 5.5 inches this way, vertically, horizontally. Hi, Brenda. Beautiful serving piece, great for the holidays. You could put cranberry sauce in here. You don't have to necessarily use it for the celery if you don't serve celery that way. And if you would like this fantastic serving piece by Noritake, it is $8 and it's number 21. $8, number 21 for the fantastic Noritake serving piece. No cracks, no chips. I love the hand-painted floral design on it. Very pretty. I believe I see Elena for that. Thank you very much. Okay. So these are very fun, I thought. These are West German made sugar trees. I think these were made for model train sets and such. Looks like somebody years ago was asking $2.98 for them, maybe in a shop. I did try to remove that sticker, but it just isn't budging. And I've tried even using a hair dryer, but that would melt this plastic on here. So I'm not even going to bother attempting to remove that. Yep, it was originally $2.98 because they wrote it on the box too. So let me see if I can take these out of here because I was trying to fix the one tree, but it was being a PETA because they came unglued. I thought somebody could use these in a craft. Here's what they look like. Very cool. All right. So we're going to put those trees back in their box. So nothing happens to them. So those are fantastic if you do assemblages or if you do scale model type projects and you want old original stuff. These were made by Herpa. Herpa is the name on there. Herper Qualität. I'm sure I'm butchering this because it's German. Für den naturgetruen Landschaftsbau. I'm sure that is completely wrong. Anywho, oh, my tag is gone. Shoot. Oh, nope, it's right here. I didn't want to stick it on the box because I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk tear the box. Now I will say that it does have a couple of condition issues. Right, fancy schmancy, yeah. So if you would like the German sugar trees, they are $8, and it is number 2. $8, number 2 for the fantastic German scale model sugar trees. Great for projects or for anything, really. And you get 3 of them in there. I thought maybe you could put these in like a winter assemblage if you do that. Like you can put because it looks like there's snow on the trees with the hints of like pink and such. I thought that would be a fantastic diorama for an assemblage. So again, the German sugar trees are $8 and they are number 2. $8, number 2 for the fantastic German sugar trees. Okay, let me just find a spot for these because they did not sell. Okay, go on top of here. I remembered everything. Yep, got stuff over here. So this is really cool. This was made by House Glass, probably in the 1970s. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb mode. That's okay. So here's what it says. It says, "Hi there. What more do you want? Adam only got an apple." And there's a 1970s lady. And on the back it says, "With all best wishes." Love that. You could put this out at Christmas time. She's got a red dress on. I love that it's in its original packaging and has never been taken out of there. At least I don't think it's been removed. Very cool piece. And if you would be interested in this House Glass, I guess it's a trinket box or trinket dish. It is $12 and it's number 19. $12, number 19 for the fantastic House trinket dish from the 1960s or 1970s. Show the image again so y'all can see what it looks like. I thought that was really cool. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Ah, this is neat. This is an old syrup dispenser. Let's get the tag off of here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alrighty. Look at this. And what I like about it the most is the fact that it still has the original lid. Because most of the time when you find these, that's missing. Very practical. You clean it up real well. You can definitely use it for syrup or whatever you want to use it for. Now, this does measure. So we'll go from, so it's about 6 inches tall, about 6.25 inches from the spout lifter. There isn't a maker's mark on it. But still a very fantastic piece. Great for use or just for display if you collect old kitchen glass. So if you would be interested in this piece, free of any cracks or chips, let me just check and make sure. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't feel anything or see any major issues. This is going to be $10 and it is number 20. $10, number 20 for the fantastic. So I think this was probably made for syrup. $10, number 20 for the syrup dispenser. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, let's do this. This is fun. I've offered this once before and I thought I would bring it back for the holidays. I thought it was really cool. This is, I think it's supposed to be like a novelty type item. So it's an inkwell, or supposedly a celluloid inkwell on top of a plastic stand. And there's a doggy. And then maybe you were to put, I don't know what you would have put in there at the time, but it's still a really neat display piece nonetheless. Probably from a dime store back in the day. Anyway, I thought it was super cool and unique. Never seen anything quite like that before. And the celluloid is in really good condition. I don't see any issues. I don't see any cracks in it, which, you would think would be possible or would be in a piece like this. Yeah, isn't that neat? So if anyone is interested in this piece, it is $10 and it is number 23. There is a pen right here, so I would assume that maybe this was for the ink rolls or something for the pen. But yeah, I think that at one point this did have an actual pen that wrote. Maybe this sat on a child's desk or something. But yep, it's $10, number 23 for anybody who has interest in this. Very, very unique piece. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is neat. Let's do this. Does anybody here like old magazines? Because I have a small one. It's a quick magazine from June of 1952. It's got Jane Wyman on the front of it. Just take it out of the sleeve. I thought this would be a great magazine to frame and maybe put out for Christmas because of the red. You can leave it out for Valentine's too. Originally sold for 10 cents. And what struck me, or what really made me want to pick this up, was for this Baby Ruth ad. Look at that. They just don't make ads like that. And I didn't even know Baby Ruths were that old. I'm sure they're much older than, 73, but that's just amazing. And the front cover is very enticing too. And I have to say, for being 73 years old, this magazine is in pretty good shape. See if there's any other interesting things in here. Let's see. some stuff for foreign fashions. Very cool. So yeah, definitely an interesting piece to pilfer through and read about what was going on in 1952. Here's something for Truman and Ike. And if you would like, the 1952 Quick magazine, let me put this back in this plastic sleeve. This is going to be $5 and it's number 25. $5, number 25 for the 1952 Quick magazine with Jane Wyman on the front cover. Forgive me, folks. I thought I put enough Vaseline on my nose. I guess I didn't. And Elena takes that. Thank you so much. Coming to you. Give me, I think I'm going to put a little bit more Vaseline on. I'd say powder my nose, but I'm vapo rubbing my nose. Vapo rubbing my nose to keep the anxiety effects away. Okay. Let's do. Oh, I hate when. Okay, we're just going to stick you right here and you're going to stay put. So I have these bowls. I think they were probably part of a bigger set, but I'm selling 3 of them. And they have this floral design on the outside. And like I said, I've got a set of 3. All 3 are free of any damage. I did not have time to look up the pattern name. I don't know if there's somebody out there that has this set and needs to have the bowls. Take my time. This one does have some straw marks. Might be hard to see, but they are there. Right. The anxiety symptoms. I got to keep them away. I don't know what it is. I've done this for 5 years, like the live stuff. Oh, it definitely is for sure. But yeah, literally, like for 5 years, I've been in front of the camera, and just for whatever reason, like just the edge of my nose just decides it wants to itch. And I think that's just an anxiety thing. I don't understand why, because I'm comfortable enough, but I think it's just my brain messing with me. Anxiety sucks, y'all. It really does. Anywho, if you would like the 3 marigolds, I think these are berry bowls, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be $10 for all 3 of them, and it's number 9, so that's only $3 a bowl. I think that's very reasonable. So $10, number 9 for the 3 marigold. They have a ribbed texture on the outside. Very fun to touch, I think. So again, $10, number 9 for the marigold berry bowls. No cracks, no chips on those. So those are fun. Oh, this is really cool. I bet somebody out there's gonna really, really like this. So I think this might be, I don't know if it's an antique shave mug or what it is, or a mustache mug, but it doesn't have the little section that the gentleman's mustache would lay on when he was drinking his coffee. I've sold a few of these before in the past, and when I saw this one, I thought it was really unique. So there's no marking on the bottom of it, by the way. But look at this design. I mean, how cool is that? You got the flowers, you got the butterfly. I just thought that was very, very cool. And here's the bottom. There's no cracks or chips. I don't see any damage anywhere on here. I just thought it was fantastic. Yeah, isn't that cool? And if you would like this antique mug, It's going to be $10 and it's number 15. $10, number 15 for this antique. I guess it's luster. Uh, I guess it's somewhat lustery. Loved the look of it. I even love the handle. The handle's just really cool on it. Alrighty. What else do I have in here? And I just piled up the stuff. I got stuff on the table too. Oh, let's do this since it's right in front of me. So I do have one of those, what do they call these? I guess it's considered a trinket box. You got the plastic top and then you've got a metal base. And it does work. Let's see if the tune will play when I take the lid off. And there is a plastic button on the top. Okay, that looks very suggestive holding it this way. Looks like she's got, or looks like it's got goosebumps on the, yeah. I'm sure you all get where I'm going with that. I didn't realize how bad that looks turned this way. Alrighty. So there isn't a maker's mark on it. Still a very fantastic piece. Great to use, or if you collect these, fantastic item. And if you would be interested in this piece, it is only $12 and it is number 18. $12, number 18 for this fantastic jewelry trinket music box. Yeah, so the top is a plastic and then the base is metal. So $12, number 18 for anyone who's interested in that. And I think I see Lynn for that. Thank you. Okay. We're going to move you over here. So that way nothing happens to you. All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for everyone else who has made claims tonight and is here. Always appreciate y'all hanging out with me on a Saturday night. Okay. So I have another planter for you all. I think this one is very special. I believe that this is Thumper from Walt Disney. There are no maker's marks on the bottom to determine that, but it does look like Thumper from Bambi, I think. Thumper's from no. Yeah, because Flower was the skunk, Thumper was the bunny. It's definitely Bambi-esque. Now the inside, ew, it's just dust. So the inside is dusty, but I can, if somebody buys this tonight, I will clean it out for you. Right. So there are no cracks or chips. There is some crazing underneath the glaze, but that just adds to the character of them. You could put a bottle brush tree in here. You could do so many things with the old planters to incorporate them into your decor for the different seasons. So if you would be interested in the Thumper Bunny Rabbit planter, it is going to be $15 and it is number 1. $15, number 1 for the fantastic Thumper planter. Oh, it's backwards. Oh, it absolutely would be great for Easter. If I do have some other planters that I offered last week. Oh, Deborah, thank you. Thank you very much. I have some other planters that I wanted to sell, and I offered them last week. If they ended up not selling, I would save them for springtime because I know that's usually a big time when people buy the planters and such. Let's see. Oh, we've got this beautiful piece. This is Northwood. And how do I know that? Because there is an N right in the center. This is Iridescent Carnival, larger bowl. It's got this beautiful floral design on it. Absolutely stunning piece. So we've got about 8 3/4 inches wide and, oops, I'd say 3.5 inches tall. Beautiful piece of glass. That would be a fantastic piece. Oh, definitely a perfect ginger snap receptacle, right? Be fantastic for that. Whoa, let's not drop it now. If you would be interested in this beautiful piece of Northwood glass, I'm asking $18 and it's number 17. $18, number 17 for this beautiful Northwood bowl here. And I think those are dogwood flowers. Because I think they were very famous for doing the dogwood flowers on a lot of their pieces. So again, it is $18, number 17, if anyone is interested in that. Absolutely beautiful bowl. I don't trust that there. I really don't. Okay. I do have a couple of reference books for anybody who would be interested in those. The first one that I would like to offer you all is a book for silver-plated flatware. This is the revised 4th edition from the year 2008. I think that's when this came out. That's what it says on the front of it. This was done by Terry Hagen. And it says copyright 1990. So I guess this is because it's a 4th edition. It's been revised for the last 18 years. Now, it's not perfect. It does have some condition issues. Fold here. When you open up the book, there's a fold in the page here. But the pages are still nice and bright and vibrant, so you can easily identify whatever silverware pattern that you have. So yeah, if you collect silverware or you have some that you need to identify the pattern of, this would be a fantastic book for anybody who is looking for a guide to help them. Oh, and there are creases on the spine too, because this is a paperback book, mind you. If you would be interested in the silver plate flatware book, it is $10 and it is number 24. $10, number 24 for the silver plated flatware book. And this was by Schroeder Publishing Company. $10, number 24 for the fantastic silver plated flatware book. Oh, excellent. I bet it is. I don't collect flatware, so it unfortunately is not for me. But hey, you know what? Somebody out there would love it. Up next, I have I believe this is a Fenton. I guess it's stretched glass. Definitely not swung. Stretched glass face. It's got the hobnails on it. Now, I believe that this is earlier Fenton because it does not have the sticker, nor does it have the stamping, like the embossed raised design in the glass. And they did that, I think, in 1971, if I'm not mistaken. So this would be great for Christmas or up through Valentine's Day, or heck, if you just collect milk glass in general. So this is pre-1971. Excuse me. And it measures about 10 1/4 inches tall. Fantastic piece, no cracks or chips. If anyone is interested in the Fenton swung stretch glass, it is $14 and it is number 13. $14, number 13 for the fantastic Fenton milk glass stretched vase here. It's very versatile. You can put it out all year. Mix it with spring. You can mix it in with summer stuff, fall, winter. It's just, you can use it with so many different designs. So again, this is $14, number 13 for anyone who's interested. All right. Hi, Perry. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Let's look for this guy. I think this is pretty. So this is, I believe this is a piece of Bristol glass. It's blue, cased. It's got a really nice floral design on it. It is hand blown, as it's got the pontil on the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And it measures just about 5 inches tall. And if you put a light in here, let's see how well this works. It does illuminate, not from the outside, but if you put lights in here, you can see the illumination. Isn't that pretty? It's got the ruffled edge, very, very pretty piece with the hand-painted flowers on it. So that's what made me think of it as Bristol. And if you would be interested in this beautiful piece of glass, it is $16 and it is number 11. $16, number 11 for this beautiful piece of Bristol glass. No cracks, no chips. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, almost forgot about this little trinket box. So I also have this little trinket box here. It says it's hand painted. It's got a blue flower on it with a gold stem, and it is marked Dino. Here's what the inside looks like. And on the back, it says hand painted on it. Just a cutesy little piece, I thought. And if you would be interested in this, it is $12, number 16. $12, number 16 for this beautiful blue and gold trinket dish or trinket box. Great for a ring or maybe a couple of lucky pennies. All right. I really went through 30. No, I didn't because I got offered this globe too. Okay. Let's see. Let's offer this up. This is really cool. So this is very cool. This is a masquerade figurine made in Japan by the company Wales. I think the only real issue with it is that some of the ruffling on the bottom is a bit damaged, from age. But I love that. The hands aren't broken, the fingers aren't busted off, just, the ruffling, again, is a little bit worn. But it's got a Wales, Japan sticker on the back. And it is marked, I can't even read that, but that's what the bottom says. Very cool piece, and this measures about 7.25 inches tall. So if you collect masquerade items, this would be a fantastic piece to display. Heck, if you like Mardi Gras, you could put this with all your Mardi Gras decor because it's so festive and fun. I even think it's got the Mardi Gras colors. The purple, I think green might be a part of Mardi Gras too. Still very fun nonetheless. Even the back of the hat's not broken off. You'd think some of those pieces would have been broken off and repaired, but this guy is, aside from the ruffles on it, because this is old, couple of other spots where it's a bit rough, but I still think he would need a good home. And he's going to be $15, and he is number 20. $15, number 20, for the fantastic Wales, Japan masquerade figurine. Very dusty. Got a little bit of dust on it, yeah? Very cool figurine, I thought. Oh, okay. We're not going to let that happen. Let's do this since it's like right in front of my face here. This is awesome. So this is a wooden globe. Still has its stand. It does have all of the zodiac designs on it all around. Paper and wood, so the paper's got a little bit of roughage to it on the holder. Like right here, see some of it's missing right there. I thought this would be great in a library or atop a set of books. I mean, this is just really cool. It is a made in Japan piece. It says made in Japan right there. Overall, it's stable. I don't see any cracks in the wood or anything, just some cosmetic issues from damage, a couple of rough spots like right here, right where this part sits. But a very cool piece to put in a library or a study, I think. If I had to guess a date, probably the 1960s. But a neat piece nonetheless for decor. And if anyone is interested in the wooden globe, it is $25 and it is number 5. $25, number 5, for the fantastic globe. I see Lynn for that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fantastic piece of decor. Okay. Anybody here like Balik items? So I have a cornucopia vase here, and it does have the Balik marking on the bottom. Probably a more modern piece of it, but still, almost looks like a mermaid's tail, doesn't it? But I do believe it is a cornucopia vase. And this measures It's a little over, just about 5.5 inches tall. And it is 4 3/4 inches wide at the top. Beautiful piece. And if you would like the Belique cornucopia vase, it is $15, number 27. $15, number 27 for the Belique cornucopia vase. No cracks, no chips. $15, number 27 for anybody who is interested in this fantastic piece. And there is a little bit of a purplish hue at the top. Excellent, excellent piece of Belique. All right. Let's do this. I think I bought this last year, and I may have been saving it for around the holidays. It is a beautiful piece. Hi, Daddy. No, you're fine. Don't worry about a thing. So this is a pilgrim glass dish, or dish. It's more of a vase. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And what's really cool about it is it has its original tag on it, and it says Pilgrim Genuine Cranberry Glass. And it just gives a little bit of information on the back. It said Pilgrim's Cranberry Glass. What makes it so special and so rare, okay? Collectibles found only in antique shops. What makes cranberry so special and so rare? Collectibles only found in antique shops. The only way to make cranberry glass is to fuse solid gold with lead crystal. And gold is gold, and the current price of gold continues to be high. Blown by mouth and shaped by hand, cranberry glass is destined to be tomorrow's collector's glass. Pilgrim glass in Cerrado, West Virginia. Very, very pretty, and it's got kind of like a swirl optic design to it. Now this measures 8 inches tall. It really is. Cranberry glass is amazing, and I love that it has the original tag and the original string on it. You can light this up with fairy lights, or whatever you want. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful piece. You could throw some of those fairy lights in here. Possibilities are endless with this gorgeous piece. And it does have some roughage around the edge, but I don't feel any like cracks or see any cracks. I don't see any major chips or anything, but it is a stunning piece. And again, I love that it has the original tag on it. And if you would be interested in this beautiful cranberry glass piece, it is $22 and it is number 30. $22, number 30 for this absolutely stunning piece of cranberry glass by Pilgrim. And again, I think it's so awesome that it's got the original tag on it along with the tassel piece to go on it. $22, number 30, if you're interested in this absolutely stunning piece. All right, so I also have another reference book for anybody who would be interested in this. This is the Pocket Guide to Depression Glass and More. This was by Schroeder Publishing Company, by Jean Florence, and it's a smaller book, pocket guide. So you could use this or keep it in your car if you need to have it. This is probably a set I would love to find. It is the Pyramid Pattern by Indiana. I think it would look really great with cracked ice. I would love to get my hands on a couple of those pieces. But yeah, it's just a fun little guide. Keep it in your car, or heck, if you need to keep it on your, I don't know, wherever you want to keep it. Keep it on your bedside if you want to read about it. This book is going to be $10 as well, and it is number 10. $10, number 10 for the Pocket Guide to Depression Glass and More booklet. I see Karen K for that. Thank you very much. Coming to you. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, yeah, let's do this. So I have this butter dish that I think is absolutely awesome. And I think the last time I sold a really old piece of glass, mom was like, you need to start showing me this stuff before you sell it. Oh, it's absolutely perfect for when you thrift. Whoa. So here it is. It's a fantastic design. It is EAPG. I've looked it up. Now, this is EAPG Albion Butter Dish, Bryce Walker, and this piece dates to 1881. So it is 144 years old. And let me tell you, it does not have a crack or a chip in it whatsoever. There are a couple of straw marks, but it is still just phenomenal. For it to be 144 years old, I'm going to inspect the bottom because I say there's no cracks or chips, and then lo and behold, one just decides to show up magically that I didn't see. Yeah, isn't that cool? So yeah, that dates to 1881. I did do some research on it, and I priced it as to what I felt was fair for it, because people on eBay were asking, mind you, $33 to about $75 for it with no solds. So I priced it at $18, and I felt that that was a much more fair price for anybody who wants it outright. So if you would like the EAPG Albion Butter Dish, Bryce Walker circa 1881, it is $18 and it is number 28. $18, number 28 for the EAPG Butter Dish from 1881. And I see Perry Hughes for that. Thank you so much, Perry. Oh, did I get it wrong? So I think it goes to Lynn because Lynn put number 28 in. Well, yeah. Well, I'm almost at. So I'm gonna put the thing in here. Alrighty. All right, so that's been sold. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot I had this piece here too. Yeah, so Perry, I'm sorry. It's gonna go to Lynn because she put in number 28. Yeah, so it's gonna go to Perry or I'm sorry, to Lynn because she put the number 28. 18 was the price. I'm sorry, Perry. Hi, Bev. Good to see you. Up next is this blue vase here. And very faintly, that's okay. It happens. I just saw the mark. Okay, it does say made in Czechoslovakia. It's really hard to see on camera, but it is there. So sorry about that, y'all. So this bud vase, you know what? The person I got this from wrote the dimensions on it, and it's about 8 inches tall. Very cool. And what's funny is there are no cracks or chips, but this little spot that's right where my finger is makes it look like there's a chip in the glass. But there is not. It's just from when they manufactured it. Very cool. It's like a glacier type blue. Ooh, and if you put a light in it, it lights up all the way. So this piece, if you were interested in it, this bud vase by Czechoslovakia or made in Czechoslovakia is $10 and it's number 26. $10, number 26 for the fantastic Czechoslovakian blue vase. Right, that Hall's cough drop color for sure. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, I have another piece of early glass here. This is a bowl, and it has that star design on the bottom. I forget the name of it though. It's like diagonal. I think this is another piece of EAPG. I've seen other pieces with that star on the bottom. I thought it was fantastic. This would probably serve, your cranberry sauce or maybe some peas and carrots. Great serving bowl. I do feel some minor flea bites around the rim, or maybe they're not even, well, they are. There's a couple of flea bite chips on them, on the rim. Very, very cool piece. And this is it is 7.5 inches wide and 2.5 inches tall. Yeah, great cereal bowl or great for ice cream, oatmeal. I mean, you could use this for practically anything. And that design is fantastic. There are some straw marks down by the star, but a very cool piece of older class. And if you would like this bowl, it is $12, number 31. $12, number 31 for the fantastic, I think they called it diagonal swirl. I forget what they called it. The dealer wrote the pattern on it, but I think it is EAPG. $12, number 31 for this fantastic bowl with the star at the bottom. What else do I have here? Oh, yes. Or maybe I'll hold off on that because it doesn't, I have to test it and make sure that the electrical mechanism works. Oh, yeah. So I have a fantastic teapot for you all tonight. Oh, let me take my tag off of here. So this is porcelain, and don't worry, it's taped down so the lid is not going to go flying. Maybe hard to see, but it does say porcelain right there. Made in USA. And it's got a beautiful bird design on it. No cracks, no chips. Love the look of that. And it is one of the larger teapots. From the lid, the top of the lid to the base, it's about 9 inches tall. And from the handle to the spout, it's about 10.25 inches tall. Beautiful piece. believe I did check this to make sure there wasn't any cracks or chips even on the rim. I'm going to check that real quick because I'm certain that I did look. Yep, inside is fine. Fantastic piece. And if you're interested in the porcelain teapot, it is $18 and it is number 7. $18, number 7 for the fantastic porcelain teapot with the birds on it. Love, love, love that. Though, looking at the handle here, and I don't know that it came undone because the bottom isn't cracked, but it looks like there might have been something. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. So this is awesome. Oh, I knew I needed my black light for a reason. Do I have one handy? I don't think I do. I have a Sheffield clock. It's a Sheffield jeweled clock, and it's in a glass display or like a glass box. The clock does work. I've wound it up and it does tick. And what's really cool is that the numbers and the hands glow under a black light. Let me just grab mine real quick so y'all can see it. Ouch. Okay. Yep, see the dots? Oh, that's right. The dots glow, and the hands glow, not the numbers. My apologies. Very cool piece, though. It could sit up on uh, a shelf, or if you collect different clocks, this would be a really cool one to have. And let's see. It measures. It's going to measure the same all around. So it is 3 inches. 3 inches all around. Does the second hand work? Let's see. This was working. I promise you it was working yesterday when I was winding it. It's ticking now. Oh, Kathleen takes number 6. What was number 6? Oh, 6 inches. Sorry. I don't think that the second hand works. Oh, but that's just the alarm. Oh. Hi, Praise Vintage Model. I think I overwound or not overwound, but that was loud. Well, we know the alarm works. Good to see you. Good to see everyone here. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. So I'm not sure how the second hand works on here. You can tell I'm not technologically inclined. What she said? Oh, she retracted the message. Because I know this piece you can move it. But I think that's to help with the alarm. Okay. I think we're good. But yes, very cool piece. And if you would be interested in this, it is $20 and it is number 12. Yeah, because there's no second. I don't think there is a second hand on here. I think that's just to help with the well, good to see you. But yep, $20, number 12, if you are interested in this fantastic clock. And it is ticking. I hear it. Excuse me. Okay. What else do I have? Did I go through 30 items already? If I did, that's cray cray. Excuse me. This is awesome. This is almost looks like a Jack in the Pulpit vase, and it's got a floral design on it, etching with some gold. Of course, the gold is worn from age, but I love the design of it. I just think it's really, really awesome. And this vase measures, it's about 11 3/4 inches tall. I've never seen anything quite like this before. No cracks, no chips. I thought it's got a really large base. Can you see that? So that would sit nicely on top of a table or on any kind of display. And if anyone is interested in this piece, it is going to be $18 and it is number 22. $18, number 22 for the fantastic clear glass Jack in the Pulpit styled vase. Okay. I think I've gone through everything, if I'm not mistaken here. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a recap of the items that did not sell. So if you did see something you were interested in earlier, but you weren't sure if you wanted it or not, now would be the chance or the opportunity. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over that stuff. I have the really cool toothpick holder. Did the blue Budweiser sell? Are you talking about this one? The Bristol? That one did not. That one's $16, number 11. So the toothpick holder is $4, number 8. $4, number 8, if you're interested in that. Oh, this one. The Czechoslovakian one? Nobody claimed that one. That's $10, number 26. I have the Daher, I think it's Daher tin. It's a small one. Probably had mints or something like that, like fruit candies in it. That is $6, number 29. $6, number 29, if you're interested in that. And I believe Kathleen takes the Czechoslovakian vase. Thank you very much. All right. So $6, number 29 for the Daher tin. Okay, that was claimed. I have the... Oh, Denise takes the clock. Thank you. Thank you very much. Clock is yours. I have the antique syrup dispenser for $10, number 20. Free of any damage, still has the original lid on it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone making claims. I greatly appreciate it. So, yep, this is $10, number 20, for anybody who is interested in that. I have the Fenton milk glass stretched glass vase. I think it's swung or stretched. I can't remember. This is going to be $14, number 13, for anyone who is interested in this piece. Before 1971, because there is no stamped or pressed on Fenton mark on the bottom. $14, number 13, for the fantastic milk glass stretched vase. All right. I have the 3 Marigold berry bowls. All 3 are in good condition, no cracks or chips. They are $10 for the 3, so $3 a piece essentially. And they are number 9. $10, number 9, for the 3 Marigold berry bowls with the floral design on the outside. I did just talk about this. This is the Bristol glass, the blue Bristol glass. Hand-painted floral glass piece. Blue, very, very pretty. Has the hand-blown pontil mark on the bottom. And that is $16, and it is number 11. $16, number 11 for that, if anyone is interested. I also have the hand-painted blue ceramic trinket dish. Lid comes off. No cracks or chips on that. It does have a hand-painted mark on the back, along with the $12 price tag, number 16, for anyone who's interested in that. Also, this very fun novelty inkwell with the dog on it. Very, very cool. Probably a dime store novelty from back in the day. The inkwell part is very thin plastic. Very cool. Pen is still there, and the chain is attached to the dog. Love that. And for this novelty item, it is $10, number 23. $10, number 23 for this fantastic novelty item. It'd be cool sitting on a children's, or probably sat on a child's desk or something at one point. That's very cool. I also have the antique luster mug with the butterflies and the flowers on it. That's very, very cool. No cracks or chips. I like the handle on it. I think that's awesome. And this is $10, and it is number 15. $10, number 15, if you're interested in this beautiful piece here. There's the price again. Put this back over here so nothing gets broke here. Okay. I also still have available this beautiful marigold Northwood bowl with the beautiful floral design on it. Show the design again. No cracks, no chips. It does have the N for Northwood right there. And this is going to be $18, number 17. $18, number 17 for the beautiful Northwood ruffled bowl. Very exquisite piece. Oh. Also still have available the Luxuria toaster cover. Fantastic set or piece that's never been out of its original packaging. Only issue is that the paper label has some, folds and such. This is going to be $5, and it is number 3. $5, number 3 for the fantastic new old stock quilted toaster cover. Very cool piece. I also still have available the silver plated flatware book for $10, number 24. And it does have a little bit of cosmetic or condition issues, a little bit of a crease there. And then there's there's a fold in the front page, but the pages themselves are still nice and bright, so you can see the patterns and such. So again, if anyone is interested in that book, it's $10, number 24. And this is from 2008. I also have the Balik cornucopia vase. It does have the Balik mark on the bottom there. And this is going to be $15, and it is number 27. $15, number 27, for anyone who is interested in the Balik vase. Oh, Elena takes number 27. Thank you. Also still available is the Wales, Japan Mardi Gras masquerade figurine. There are some issues with the ruffles, unfortunately, because these are very fragile pieces. The ruffles on these figurines are very fragile. Either way, it still displays nicely, I think. And the hands aren't broken, the hat's not broken. This is going to be $15, and it is number 20. $15, number 20 for the Fantastic Masquerade figurine. I also still have the Fantastic bowl with the star design on the bottom. Oh, it's absolutely different and very cool. It almost looks like a mermaid's tail. $12, number 31 for this fantastic serving bowl. Probably from the early 1900s. That star on there is just fantastic. I love that. So $12, number 31 for that, if anyone is interested. I also still have the porcelain teapot with the birds on it, and that was $18, number 7. I do want to note, I don't know what this is, from maybe from when it was applied, but it looks like the handle is, oh, the handle is broken on that. Okay, yeah, so we'll put that back. I thought that was just from manufacturing, but the handle is busted on that. I didn't realize that. Okay, so that's gonna go. I also still have available the House glass. What more do you want? Adam only got an apple trinket dish in the box from the 60s or the 70s. This is $12, number 19. $12, number 19, if anyone is interested in that. Excuse me. And it's a smoky colored glass, novelty type item. I also have the sugar trees that were for the scale model trains or towns, whatever people like to do. Originally, the shop that it was in years ago was asking $2.98 for them. All three are there. You could put these in a diorama, or an assemblage for springtime, or maybe even for wintertime, like Christmas and such. Hi, Dana. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving as well. Thanks for tuning in. This is $8, and it is number 2. $8, number 2, if anyone is interested in the German sugar trees for crafting. Okay. Did I show everything? Oh, no, I did not. Happy after Thanksgiving, Christmas Joy. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. I also still have the beautiful Optic Swirl Pilgrim Glass vase. And what's cool is it still has its original tag on it. And it's got the tassels. No cracks, no chips. There's some roughage at the top of the vase, but that's from when it was made. This is going to be $22, and it is number 30. Very, very pretty piece of cranberry. Love that swirl optic design on there. And the fact that it's got the original tag on it is really cool, too. What else am I missing here? I feel like there's something missing. And then I think the only other item I didn't re-offer y'all is this swung or stretched glass type vase. It's got hints of gold in it with the floral design etched into the glass itself. It's got a very large base. And this vase, free of any damage, is $18, number 22. $18, number 22 for that, if anyone is interested. Well, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Did I show everything? I think I did. So let's go ahead and start putting some of this back in the box here so I don't break anything. Okay. So, folks, I believe that was everything that I wanted to offer you all tonight. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I know that this is a busy time of year. Everyone's shopping for Christmas. It's literally just after Thanksgiving. Everyone's still kind of on vacation mode. If you are watching the replay, thank you very much. If there is something that you were interested in purchasing, you can always email me after the show. I'll gladly send you an invoice. I will be working on those tomorrow. Thank you very much and happy holidays. So make sure you all thumb up the stream, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please make sure you go over to Miss Pam right after me in about 20 minutes. And then Trisha from Sandy and Auto has her sale at 10 p.m. Eastern. And Katie of Vintage and Vinyl and Soulmate have their jewelry sale scheduled at 10 p.m. Eastern as well. So you have some fantastic places to go. Again, if there's something that you are interested in purchasing after the stream, you can always email me about it and I will gladly add it to your order. That is not an issue whatsoever. Keep your eyes peeled for your invoices. I try to do them Sunday night into Monday. I'd like to get them done as soon as possible. That way you all can get the stuff that you claimed and it's out the door ready for you all to enjoy. So I will see you all next week. And until then, enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving weekend. Bye, everyone.